Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today we're going to be taking a look at some more figures from Wave 4 of the Vintage Collection. Next up for you today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. This is the Super Battle Droid. This is probably one of the few repacks that we've seen in this wave. But it's still not a bad figure. Definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of the Separatist army. This is a really cool army builder, so definitely worth picking up. Anyway, before I get on to the figure, I'm going to give you a look at the packaging that he comes in. Really like the card artwork there. Got a still image from the Battle of Geonosis. Of course, the Attack of the Clones logo at the top of the card as well. And on the back, you've got the very first release of the Super Battle Droid from 2002 to 2004, as well as the Vintage Collection description at the side, along with the rest of the figures from the wave pictured along the bottom. So there is the packaging for the Super Battle Droid. Pretty cool one. Now onto the figure. For the most part, this particular figure is a retool of the original 30th anniversary collection Super Battle Droid that was released in 2007. You may remember that back then this particular figure was released with a couple of holes on his chest, and this was to accommodate a couple of fire pieces, which could then in turn be used alongside the R2-D2 figure that came with the jets out of the side of his legs, and also the big fire that came with that. And you could set up the scene from Revenge of the Sith, where R2-D2 sprays oil on the Super Battle Droids and then sets them alight. This particular figure has had those holes filled in, so it's just a generic Super Battle Droid, and it's also been repainted in a lighter shade of grey, just to make it a little bit more accurate to Attack of the Clones. In terms of articulation, this guy is pretty impressive. He's got ball-hinged shoulders and elbows, no articulation in the wrists or the forearms. Actually no, I take that back, there's no articulation in the forearms, but the elbow joint does swivel round, so you can have the wrist turning like so. He also has a ball jointed torso, swivel hips and ball hinged knees. No articulation in the ankles, unfortunately, and I don't know how well you can see it, but on the bottom of the legs the figure has actually been given this sort of dirty ink wash, just to make it look like he's been trekking through the sand on Geonosis, which is pretty cool. As I said, the forearm can be rotated, and you can have him aiming his wrist-mounted blaster like so, which is very cool. Although for some strange reason, Hasbro have decided to give this guy a blaster pistol. Obviously we know that Super Battle Droids never use blaster pistols, but Hasbro have given him one anyway. Once again, personally, I think this is just Hasbro trying to give us a little bit better value for money, although I'd have been pretty happy with just a standalone Super Battle Droid. But still pretty cool accessory nonetheless, and I've decided to keep the blaster pistol in hand just to spice up my droids a little bit. The shoulder joints can be quite tight to move, but once they are moved out of place they do look very cool, and you can set this guy up in an absolute ton of deadly poses. So I definitely recommend picking this guy up. As I said, this is a great army builder, and it definitely gives your clones some cannon fodder, so pick it up if you can. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with some more soon. Until next time, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.